Finally, after like 26 analysis videos, we're covering another orb legend. The last one covered was Reno back in like, what, April? We need some more love for orb, that's for sure. Anyways, this isn't about orb and it isn't about Reno, of course. It's about Fait. I think Fait is one of the least liked scythe legends, honestly. I see so many more scythe legends around over her and it kinda sucks. But that doesn't mean she isn't hated. Although I love Fait. She isn't my favorite orb legend, but definitely my favorite scythe legend, for a couple of different reasons. Her SIGs are a love-hate relationship, so let's go through them. Scythe and SIG not held down is a simple starfire upwards, but hold it down and it expands. This is a pretty good SIG and looks cool as well. One of her more used scythe SIGs, along with side SIG as well. Press it and it sparks out a little bit of stars, but hold it down and it shoots a shot pretty far forward. Just pressing it actually proves to work pretty well, and holding it down can work well too. I personally love using a gravity cancel just back onto stage, it always throws people off. Downsync is our least used scythe SIG for sure, just because of how predictable it can be along with how long it takes to activate. It is big, yes, but when you use it, a little star effect in front of you appears, so the enemy already knows what's happening. Oh jeez. This is about to invalidate my entire opinion on Fait. I don't think Orb and SIG is that good. The SIG is quick, yes, although the area it hits in is horrible, and I'll even show hitboxes for it. You can see it hits in a fairly nice area for how quick it is, but enemies usually are further away or closer in towards you when using it, and it's only active for 5 frames. And you can't start moving again until what, 26 or more frames after the SIG's hitboxes have already fully disappeared? I know compared to a lot of other attacks in the game that isn't too bad, but at least other attacks compensate for better hitboxing and whatnot. I don't think anyone will agree with me on this, but it's just my experience with the SIG, playing Fait and fighting Fait. Side SIG is a pretty good SIG. I think it flows well with Orb's kit and it even has active input. Hold down nothing for it to shoot further, and hold downwards to shoot the enemy downward with less force. I wouldn't use this form of side SIG though. Downsync also flows nicely in the Orb's kit. It can kill at pretty nice damages and also has active input. I'd only shoot upwards if the stage's roof is small or if you know side SIG won't kill, like on the entire other side of a stage. If I had to go with the Orb or Scythe kit, I don't know, I can't really say one is better than the other. They're both really damn good under the right hands. Fait has some awesome skins, so let's go through them. Metadata Fait is honestly my top 10 for the best skins in the game. Color swaps are absolutely beautiful on this skin, and I love the outfit. Pretty Good has Feline Fait, Headmaster Fait, and Dark Arts. These are all awesome skins for their own reasons, being weapons, style, or cat. We all know which one is cat. Cosmic Fait is the only one in mid tier. It's like an upgraded version of Default, just not as good as the other skins. Then Get Out tier has Enchantress. You see, this is the same case with Pearl as I mentioned in my Kaya video. I don't know, man, I would have placed her higher if her face didn't look like a duck. It looks like this, not this. Enchantress is much more skinny and honestly didn't adapt well into the Brawlhalla style, kinda like Pearl. Some honorable mentions I must make are 2 mods. High Priestess Fait goes over Headmaster and is honestly one of the best looking mods I've seen. It seems like something that would actually go into Brawlhalla. Gotta thank Qstone on Gamebanana for that one. Then there was a no glasses Metadata Fait mod that used to exist, although it's no longer available due to the modding of Metadata skins being illegal. Why must you do this to me, BMG? Tier list wise, out of S, A, B, C, and D, I'd place Fait in a solid A tier. Her SIGs are pretty damn good for the most part, but aren't too OP, and while Scythe is top tier currently, Orb is just around A tier. I feel like I should place her higher, but I don't know, she doesn't feel like an S tier legend to me. Not that she's bad, for the most part anyways, but she feels overshadowed by the other Scythe legends, despite her stats being amazing. 7 attack leads to high kill power, and 7 speed is overall fantastic for a Scythe legend. Low dex as that isn't too important for either weapons, although I just learned Nair Sayer is true on Scythe, so maybe it does matter. And the low defense is preference, but I dislike that a lot. I would honestly run attack stance for maximum kill power, which brings down on speed, although you have so much of it that it doesn't really matter, or defense stance, which brings you down on attack and leaves you more balanced. 8 speed is a bit much, but you aren't losing anything from it, so why the hell not? So these stats, great SIGs, good weapons, her play rate is even good too, above the 2% mark. Although that's for Scythe mainly. So why do people not like her? Is it just because of Orb, or because other legends shine brighter than Fait? It's a question that'll leave me perplexed for a while, because I really don't see what people see in a wolf or ninja over a cute witch. Either way, that wraps it up for this analysis. It was a bit more lengthy this time around, but hey, I had a lot to say about Fait. Feel free to vote a legend, and of course, keep on brawling.